guys, welcome back to Fashion Attack. And for those who are new, hello, nice to meet you. My name is Nicole and I love to transform stuff. This means that we're gonna do together runway pieces, designer apartments, new furniture, all the coolest must-haves with easy step-by-steps. Today we're gonna do together something that I adore. A brick wall. Here is the amazing apartment of the catalog from Hunting for George. I knew I had to DIY this wall in the second I saw it. First thing, you have to take off all the nails that you have on your wall. If you don't have any, just skip this step. You will need 2 colors of wallpaper, a rolling brush, some glue for wallpapers, a cutter, a wall filler, and some paint of the same color of your wall. Every brand has different dosages, so read the ones on your own box and then just go ahead, sprinkle it in the water, stir it, and then wait for like 30 minutes and it will become something like this. Most of the people put the glue on the back of the wallpaper and then stick it on the wall, but I find that always becomes a total mess. So I prefer to go and make the wall wet in the area where I have to place the first line of wallpaper and then just place it on top. It stays in place. It's easy, and you can always add a little bit of extra glue on the corners if you feel like it wasn't enough. Now, I know you're thinking, why a girl who has fashion in the title of her channel is dressed as Bob the Constructor? Well, I'm a messy person, so I normally paint like this. Huh? Exactly. You can now thank me for saving you from it. Back to the instructions. We got the first line all the way to the ground and we're now getting the wall ready for the second line of wallpaper. Super important is to match the bricks as if they were a puzzle. You see, you have to push it up slowly till you find the matching brick. Most of the time you're gonna have to cut out 20-30 centimeters from the top in order to make it match, and then you do the same thing as you did the first time and you're done. Normally, when you're applying wallpaper, that's all the job. You go from one wall to the other, one line after the other, and that's it. But we want to make the bricks look exposed and more real. So first you saw me drawing on the wallpaper directly on the wall, the line that I want to follow, and then I'm going in with a cutter to cut out and peel off the extra bricks that are gonna leave it like this rough ends. So much satisfaction to see the drawing coming out. You can decide to leave one side with the cut out bricks and the other one to arrive all the way to the corner. This is what I would normally do, but in this case, to give you more confidence, I will repeat the steps so that you can look better into it. Here, I directly glued smaller chunks of paper instead of the entire line, exactly in the place where I wanted the bricks to come out, more to the left. You always have to glue the wall, stick the wallpaper, draw on top of it, cut it out. Time to use the second color. We're gonna use this just for little details. So you saw me now cutting out singular bricks out of the pattern, and then you can place them however you want. If you want your wall to be very bright, you can decide to put way more red on the bottom or on the top or only on one side, or in my case, just one here and there. Side tip. The second brick wall is not only amazing to bring more personality and more color to your wall, but also it's perfect if you have a specific area where you want to bring your attention or that you actually want to cover up or accentuate more. As I did here on top of my head, I had cut out all the bricks out, tiny as I showed you before, and then placed them one by one with the shape of an arch. Or also I did it in the entrance of my apartment. I just did a column, or on top of 1 or 2 of my windows, I just did all the frame. That was the word! All the frame on top of the glass. Out of the leftovers of the white wallpaper, you can also make tiny bricks and stick them around the plain wall. Great job! You did most of the hard part, and now what is left to do is just to let it dry for 3-4 hours or leave it overnight, and then take out the brush and make it personalized. We're going to use the white paint or the paint of the same color of your wall without adding any water. We want it as thick as possible, and then we want to go around completely randomly all over the bricks, giving it just like a little bit of coverage. I like to exaggerate a bit more in the part where the brick merges with the wall, and then also add a few patterns in the middle of the bricks. To cut the edges that we left at the bottom and on the top of the wallpaper. And we're gonna take out our secret weapon. This is normally used to fill holes on your wall. Like if you take your needles out, nails, nobody has needles on the wall, and you want to cover that hole, but in this case, we are gonna use it to add texture to your wall. Now guys, I'm not crazy. I know I'm using a fork, but that's because if you would use the correct utensils, that would make it flat. And that's the opposite of what we want. So, trick revealed. Use a fork. So another episode is over, and I hope you had fun and enjoyed it at least as much as I did filming it. But mainly, I hope you're gonna try it because it's not so difficult. Like, it's a few steps, but you can mess it up. Like if you make a mistake on the way, you can cut, you can paint over it. You just have to be creative. So send me your pictures. I hope to get them on Facebook or on Instagram, or if you have questions, ask them down below. I'm happy to answer, and see you next time.